Albert Einstein is one of the most celebrated scientists in history. His contributions to physics, especially the theory of relativity, transformed our understanding of time, space, and the universe itself. But behind this genius lay a mystery that intrigued scientists and neurologists for decades. Was Einstein's brain different from a normal human brain? The quest to answer this question started shortly after his death in 1955. To many, it seemed logical that the mind that produced groundbreaking theories must have some unique features. Over the years, scientists have examined and studied Einstein's brain in detail, revealing surprising findings that hint at the physical aspects of genius. But how different was his brain from yours or mine? And what secrets did it hold? This video will dissect it all. The journey of Einstein's brain, a secret dissection. When Einstein died on April 18, 1955, at Princeton Hospital in New Jersey, he had left specific instructions about his body. He wished for it to be cremated, with no special treatment for his remains. But Dr. Thomas Stoltz Harvey, the pathologist performing Einstein's autopsy, did something unexpected. He removed Einstein's brain, preserving it without the family's permission. Harvey's actions set off a long and strange journey for Einstein's brain. Over the following decades, he kept the brain preserved in jars of formaldehyde and eventually divided it into 240 blocks. He distributed these blocks to various researchers across the world, hoping they would uncover the secrets of Einstein's intelligence. Despite Harvey's questionable methods, his decision opened a new chapter in neuroscience. The quest to find out if Einstein's brain was fundamentally different. Was Einstein's brain really different? The study of Einstein's brain has been both controversial and fascinating. Initially, researchers who examined the brain found no obvious abnormalities. Einstein's brain weighed around 1,230 grams, which is actually lighter than the average adult male brain. But as scientists began looking closer, they noticed some unusual features. Unusual folding patterns. The brain's cortex, its outermost layer, is filled with folds and ridges called gyri and sulci. In most people, the pattern of folds is quite standard. However, Einstein's brain showed unique configurations, particularly in areas linked to mathematical and spatial abilities. For example, studies published in 2012 by anthropologist Dean Falk and her colleagues found that Einstein's parietal lobes, regions responsible for spatial reasoning and numerical thought, were highly unusual. These regions had extra folds, possibly providing more surface area, which could facilitate complex thought processes. High density of glial cells. Glial cells are support cells in the brain that play various roles, such as nourishing neurons and aiding in communication between brain regions. They don't conduct impulses like neurons, but they are vital for brain health and function. When Dr. Harvey shared parts of Einstein's brain with Dr. Marion Diamond in the 1980s, she made a surprising discovery. Einstein's brain had an unusually high number of glial cells in certain regions, particularly in the left inferior parietal area. This region is involved in processes like abstract thinking and complex problem solving, suggesting that Einstein's brain had extra resources to fuel his extraordinary mental capabilities. Some scientists theorized that these glial cells could have played a role in supporting his extensive cognitive demands. Anatomy of the corpus callosum. The corpus callosum is a thick band of nerve fibers that connects the two hemispheres of the brain, allowing them to communicate effectively. In 2013, researchers studied MRI scans of Einstein's brain and found that his corpus callosum was particularly thick in certain parts. This trait could indicate a strong connection between Einstein's hemispheres, supporting the idea that he was exceptionally skilled in integrating information from both sides of his brain. This connection could be especially useful in theoretical physics, where both analytical, usually left brain, and spatial, usually right brain, abilities are essential. While Einstein was known for his powerful logical reasoning, he often claimed that his theories came from visualizing complex problems, a task typically associated with the right hemisphere. Larger prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is crucial for planning, decision-making, and higher-level thinking. Analysis of Einstein's brain revealed an enlarged prefrontal cortex, an area involved in complex thought processes and the development of long-term strategies. This could have played a role in his patience and perseverance, as he often spent years refining and developing his theories. Einstein's groundbreaking ideas didn't come to him overnight. His theory of relativity, for instance, was the product of years of focused thought and problem-solving, something a well-developed prefrontal cortex might have supported. Nature, nurture, or both. While the physical structure of Einstein's brain shows unique features, it's essential to remember that the human brain is highly adaptable. Einstein's intelligence wasn't merely a product of his brain's anatomy. It was also shaped by his relentless curiosity, unconventional thinking, and deep fascination with the mysteries of the universe. Einstein famously said, "I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious." He spent countless hours pondering complex ideas and challenging established beliefs. This intense mental exercise could have, over time, altered the structure of his brain, reinforcing the idea that intelligence is shaped by both biology and environment. The impact of Einstein's discoveries on science and humanity. The study of Einstein's brain provides insights into the anatomy of genius, but his contributions to science reveal his intellectual legacy. Einstein's work laid the foundation for many fields, including quantum mechanics, cosmology, and even nuclear energy. Let's look briefly at some of his most significant achievements. Theory of relativity. Einstein's theory of relativity, especially his equation E equals mc squared, transformed our understanding of time and space. It showed that space and time are interconnected and that massive objects can bend space-time, creating the gravitational pull we feel on Earth. This concept is the basis of much of modern physics, affecting everything from GPS satellites to black hole research. Photoelectric effect. In 1905, Einstein published a paper on the photoelectric effect, which explained how light behaves as particles, or quanta. This work earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921 and laid the foundation for quantum mechanics, a branch of physics that explores the behavior of particles on an atomic scale. This discovery opened doors to modern electronics, including computers, lasers, and much of the technology we rely on today. Brownie motion. Einstein's explanation of Brownian motion, the random movement of particles in a fluid, provided evidence for the existence of atoms, which was a hotly debated topic at the time. This breakthrough helped establish the atomic theory and supported advances in chemistry, biology, and physics. Unified field theory. In his later years, Einstein attempted to create a unified field theory that would explain all fundamental forces in the universe within a single framework. While he didn't succeed, his vision inspired later generations of scientists to pursue similar goals, leading to breakthroughs in fields like string theory and the quest for a theory of everything. The mystery continues. Lessons from Einstein's brain. Decades after Einstein's death, the study of his brain remains a subject of fascination and debate. While the anatomical differences in Einstein's brain provide clues to his remarkable cognitive abilities, they don't offer a complete explanation. Genius is a complex phenomenon, and no single physical trait can account for it. Einstein's achievements remind us that creativity, curiosity, and a willingness to question the world are as important as any physical characteristics of the brain. His story encourages us to push the boundaries of knowledge, to think differently, and to remain curious, no matter where our intellectual journey takes us. In the end, the secret of Einstein's brain may be less about its structure and more about how he used it. His intense curiosity, dedication, and ability to visualize abstract concepts shaped him into the genius he became. Perhaps the true legacy of Einstein's brain is the reminder that the human mind has limitless potential, if only we dare to imagine. While Einstein's brain indeed showed unique physical features, such as an unusual folding pattern, high density of glial cells, and an enlarged prefrontal cortex, it's clear that his genius was more than anatomy. The story of Einstein's brain teaches us that while the human brain may be structurally limited, its potential for growth, learning, and creativity is boundless.